Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And has been mentioned previously, there is only one Football League club that is represented in this place by a Conservative MP, and that is the mighty Bromley Football Club. And I must say, my efforts to have "You've got the only Tory" chanted across opposition stands in League Two is ongoing, and I will keep the House informed as to how well that proceeds. Hayes Lane, the club's ground since 1938, stands proudly in my constituency of Bromley and Biggin Hill. Bromley FC is a football fan's dream. We've gone from strength to strength in recent years, earning promotion to the Conference League South in 2006. Bromley FC was crowned champions 8 years later. We climbed the National League, reaching the FA Trophy final in 2018 and earning promotion in 2021. But our rise did not stop there. Bromley faced Ryan Reynolds' Wrexham at Wembley for a second shot of the FA Trophy in 2022. It was an amazing day, and one which I remember well. And whilst we may not have had Deadpool, we did have Michael Cheeky, the Maradona of Bromley, who secured the silverware with the game's only goal. I love Michael Cheek, and I congratulate him on being named League Two Player of the Year last night. It is well deserved. And last year, a moment 132 years in the making arrived as Bromley were promoted to the English Football League for the first time in our history. And why is this story relevant, Madam Deputy Speaker? Bromley's football dream was realised thanks to sound management, private investment and raw talent, not a state regulator. And I congratulate Robert Stanton-Gleaves, Mark Hammond, Hamo, and Andy Woody Woodman for all they've done for the club. And as a Ravens fan, when I look at Labour's supposedly independent football regulator, I have to ask if it would help Bromley FC or aspiring clubs like it. And the answer, in its current state, is a resounding no. When the bill was first proposed, it had the right intentions. It would protect cherished community clubs from bad owners and prevent breakaway European Super League. But Labour's regulator is morphing into a meddling, costly and political deadweight for English football, because the regulator will be neither independent nor impartial. It's cronyism at its worst. I will give way.
I thank my honourable friend for giving way. He is a football fan, and does he recall in his experience hearing any fan group saying, what we really need is a Labour donor crony regulating the beautiful game?
I thank my honourable friend for his intervention. What fans tell me is they want the money to move more freely through the sport, and I'm going to come on to that in a second. Because the cronyism is what we're concerned about, and with political leadership, the risk of mission creep becomes greater. And more state intervention would threaten English football's independence. And without independence, as we have heard, UEFA warns English clubs could not compete in European leagues. The government knows their bill could torpedo English football. And that's why I wonder ministers refuse to publish UEFA's letter on Labour's football governance bill. The regulator will also cost clubs a small fortune. The levy to pay for new bureaucracy will cost clubs nearly £100 million. The regulatory burden will cost clubs nearly £35 million more, hurting the smallest clubs like Bromley, who do not have the staff to handle yet more red tape. For clubs, it means higher taxes, more paperwork, and staff working on state demands, not on football. For fans, it will inevitably mean higher ticket prices, especially considering the new job tax that Labour have instigated and employment red tape. We should be focused on getting money to the lower league clubs, not tying their hands with bureaucracy. This is what the clubs need. Madam Deputy Speaker, football is about risks and aspirations. Teams win or lose, get promoted or regulated. This isn't banking, it's football. And whilst I recognise smaller clubs need support, a partisan regulator is not the answer. English football's independence is worth protecting.